Hello everyone, I'll be designing a PDF version of a newsletter using Canva. Canva is an online digital design tool and it has millions of templates you can use for your creativity. It's for professionals and non-professionals alike. Even if you have never designed anything, Canva makes it easy for you to design. In the menu bar, I will type newsletter, and there are various types of newsletters. You have loads of templates you can use. You can also use the menu bar templates at the edge to get your designs. Now, these are loads of newsletter templates. You just pick one that resonates with you and start designing with that one. So we'll just keep checking to see if there's anyone that we can use for the purpose of this demo. I will go with this one. You click on customize this template. This has 2 pages. I just need the first page. And so I'll delete this second page. I'll increase the size to see what I'm doing. I'll take out everything I don't need. I need to own this page and design it how I want it designed. And so I delete everything. Now, branding is very, very, very important. We can't overemphasize this importance. Toastmasters has its own brand, color, font, what the logo should look like. And so for the colors, our Toastmasters colors are already in the color palette here. I would use our brand colors, and I'll use the burgundy here. I'll introduce a text to describe what the newsletter is about. I'll use my club. I want it bold. Color matters. I'll duplicate this because I want to say it's a newsletter. I also want whoever is taking a look at this to know what the club number is. I'll introduce that, give it some space. I want them to know what area my club is in and the division my club is in. Now it's up to you. Some people will say issue 1, issue 2. It depends on what you want, the effect you want. I'm going to reduce this. I will change the font as well. We have loads of fonts. They are all in the brand manual. I'll reduce this. I'll change this font as well. This is all aesthetics at this point. It depends on what you want. I would increase this a bit. I want to personalize this. I want it for my club. I'm thinking I should introduce a club picture. For pictures, it's advisable that you use frames, and there are loads of frames you can use. I would use a square or a rectangle. I want a rectangle frame. Yes, I like the curved one. I'll introduce a picture of the club. And I have all of this saved. I have all the designs I need for my newsletter. You need to have everything ready so that once you start the newsletter, you're just good to go. You've collated information and it's ready. I'll increase this a bit, centralize it, and I'll introduce a text to say this is the summer edition of the newsletter, or duplicate this and then just type summer. I would want to introduce the Toastmasters logo at the bottom. I go to the brand and we have all the logos uploaded already. I'll reduce the size, put it at the edge here, make it a bit smaller. There, our page 1 is ready. You can always come back to fine-tune this and you have your front page. We'll quickly duplicate this page for the second. It depends on what you are bringing in. I have my information ready. I'll take out all of this, and I don't think I need this heading, the top rather of the frame. I'm introducing a heading. I would use the editor's message. Introduce a text or a text box where I'll just paste this. I want it in capital letters, all caps. Change the color. I'll introduce another text for the body. And this is what the editor has to say. I'll introduce the editor's picture as well. Now this is size 24. I want everything to be size 11 at this point. So, oops. I'll copy everything. And then 11. There. Lift it up all to the left. And then I have my spacing. This is what the editor is saying. I don't want everything highlighted in bold. Oops. So I remove the bold on them. I want this as an 11 as well. I don't want it bold. This is just fine-tuning. I'm going to introduce a frame for the picture. I want a round frame. Round frame. For the editor's picture, so we know who the editor is. And that's because pictures speak 1,000 words. People like seeing pictures. It's engaging. So we'll come to members' photos. We need a picture of the editor. Yes, we can use this one. You just adjust it. We want the head. There you go. Now, we quickly adjust the words. So I'm just taking everything to the next line and then get adjusting from there. There you go. There. And you just keep adjusting. If you think you want to make the picture bigger, you can. I want to give this I want to underline it with a design. And so you come to, just to show us what we can do. You can do a lot of things with this. I'll just type separating lines, all, see all graphics. I'll take this one because it just looks cool. Centralize it there. I changed the color as well. There. Duplicate this page. We'll just introduce one more page. For this heading, I want to call it Welcome Wagon Members and Must Knows. That's what I have chosen to call this bit. We'll take all this out. We don't need this. I'll introduce a text, a text box, and I'll just copy what I have prepared. I want all of this in sentence case, and I don't want them bold. So not bold and sentence case. There you go. And then I want them aligned on the left. Stretch it out. This is for welcoming new members to the club. So I have this heading. And it's 15.16. I want everything to be size 11. Font size 11. There you go. I would want to introduce their pictures. I have a design for that already. There. I'll introduce frames. I'll just duplicate the same size, and that's why it's good to use frames. You duplicate on the design editor, and you introduce the pictures. Like I said, I already have a design for the new members. Just introduce them there. Just click and then drag it in. This is ready. I still have some space to play with, and so I'm thinking I should give tips. For instance, so the elements, I want a separating line as well. I could use this line, or you just type separating line in the bar there. I would use the burgundy. And I'm introducing quick tips. So I just copy what I have here. I want it at the bottom, aligned to the left. I want them in sentence case. I don't want them bold. Size 11. I want this, the quick tips. This should be bold. it should be centralized just there. It can be on its own. It can be on a text bar on its own. Spread it out a bit. I want it centralized on the page there. And I'm saying click this link just to show you. Click the link to learn how to click the link below to learn how to become an effective evaluator. I have the link already. I want an element. Click me. So you type click me under the elements and you see different elements. Let's use this one. And you see that it has colors. I will change it to the Toastmasters brand. For the black, I would use the blue. And for the mustard color, I think we should try the yellow. There you go. Or you could try gray. It's up to you, whatever you decide, whatever you want, really. Let's use the yellow. And then we're going to introduce the link here. So for the link, you right click the three dots, scroll down, you see link. Copy the link. I have it ready. And I paste it in the enter a link space there. I want to centralize this as well. I will increase the quick tips heading. Floor communicators, newest members, make it bold. I'll centralize it, increase that to 15 as well, and centralize it. This is just all aesthetics. I'm going to introduce the final page. I duplicate what I have, and then I'll call this the thank you page. I don't need a heading here. I delete all of this. Introduce my thank you. And this thank you has a call to action at the end. I don't want it all bold. Remove the bold. I want it aligned to the left. I want it increased. Thank you for reading. I want it to stand on its own. No. Thank you for reading here. I want it in sentence case. I would want to use Corinthia at this point and then increase. If we say 47 perhaps. And then the call to action is for you to connect with us or whoever, the reader, to connect with the club's social media handles. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. I have uploaded those icons. I find them, bring them in, and then just link them, and we are good. So this is all about aesthetics in the end. What you want to see, how you think your audience will, you would connect best with your audience. I should introduce my frames to help me with the sizing. Frames, we just use any one. I would use the same square-like rounded frame size or shape. I'll duplicate this to have the same size. Duplicate and duplicate because we have 4 of them. And you see that Canva helps you with the spacing as well. So I have 1.2, 1.1. Can I get 1.1, 1.1 and 1.1? There you go. So my uploads, I have, Facebook, Instagram. You just move it. You click LinkedIn. You click, it comes into the design editor, and you just move it into the frame. And then YouTube, move into the frame. I'll group this together to see how I can centralize it. They're centralized, and very quickly, because I have the links, I copy the link for Facebook, my club's Facebook page. Copy. I'll ungroup this so I have them individually, standing alone. Link, paste, done. You come to the Instagram handle, copy, link, paste, done. LinkedIn, copy, and YouTube. There. If you think it's too big, you can reduce the size, group them together, but the links are there. When you download, you check to make sure that you have the links. I'll take this out. Make this bold. Connect with us, make it bold as well. I'll make the stand on its own. And centralize it. 21.3. And I feel I should introduce a quote. I have a quote here just to add some flavor to the newsletter, and we are almost done. I want sentence case. I don't want it all bold. I want it in Corinthia font. Increase it a bit. And because it's a quote, I want to start with the quote sign. There. We are done with the newsletter. You go through it, make sure everything is aligned, properly centralized. There. You have a simple newsletter. Now to send it to, save it as PDF, you come to share, click on share, click on download. It's a PDF file type. You have loads of file types if you want pictures, but it's a PDF standard or PDF printing you want if you're going to print it. If you are just going to send it by email, You click on download. And something else, you need to change the name on at the top bar. So we can call this demo newsletter, such that you can easily find it. I come to my downloads to look for it. It should be the top one here. So I'll rename it and check. There you go. And we have our newsletter. We'll just quickly check to make sure that the links are working. Just be sure that the links are working. There. We can try the Facebook and it takes us to the Facebook page. So it shows that it's actually working. And that's how you create a PDF version of a newsletter. I hope you have enjoyed this. And that's it. Thank you. Bye now.